Well, now to the story everybody's talking about, those unidentified objects being shot out of the sky by the military, leading the White House spokesperson to deny contact with aliens over the weekend.
But a lot of mystery continues to shroud a military operation that involved Air National Guardsmen from Duluth. Lou Raguse has been digging into the takedown of a mysterious object, and he joins us with more. Lou?
Well, Randy and Julie, U.S. military and government officials say the object shot down over the weekend come after tweaking radar settings following the incident involving the Chinese spy balloon that they also shot down.
This thing is up in the sky.
It started with a balloon the size of 3 buses belonging to China, floating in the stratosphere across the United States.
There is no question in our minds that that system was designed to surveil, that was an intelligence asset.
National Security Council Admiral John Kirby says after a U.S. warplane shot down the Chinese balloon a week ago, they scrutinized other objects floating in the sky.
One of the reasons that we think we're seeing more is because we're looking for more.
The latest, shot down over Lake Huron by members of the Minnesota Air National Guard's 148th Fighter Wing in Duluth, was described by military officials as octagonal in shape. It was flying lower than the Chinese balloon at about 20,000 feet, which Admiral Kirby says posed a threat to commercial air traffic, in addition to flying where it shouldn't have.
You want to err on the side of safety here in terms of protecting our national security interests, and the fact that these objects could have and likely did at some point in their path transit over potential military sites of ours or sensitive sites.
The U.S. military shot down 2 other objects near Alaska on Friday and Saturday. But none of these 3 latest objects are believed to be as complex as the Chinese balloon.
These objects were not being maneuvered. They did not appear to have any self-propulsion. So the likely hypothesis is that they were being moved by the prevailing winds.
So we haven't heard any further information about what exactly the floating object was. The government says the pieces landed in Lake Huron in deep water, so the recovery could take some time.
Be curious to find out what that was.
Yeah, and they're not revealing anything yet?
No, just that there wasn't a payload attached to it, meaning on that Chinese balloon there was the big balloon and then the complicated technology that was hanging underneath it. That didn't exist on this latest one over Lake Huron.
Kind of surreal going through Twitter this weekend. You're like, what? What?
Exactly.
They shot down another one?
Yeah, exactly.
And the Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lou.
All right.